Hi, it's KCCK's Culture Crawl. I'm Dennis Green, and my guests today are from the Linn County Blues Society, Frank Wilson. Hi, Frank.
Hi, Dennis.
And Mark Rowell. Welcome.
Hi, folks.
Nice to see you both. Nice to have the Blues Society kind of, I don't want to say back in action, because the Blues Society has been active, because even though some parts have been on a little bit pandemic pause, right? A little bit?
Absolutely. But we're just tremendously pleased to still be alive, to still have many things moving forward, and we've got something cool to tell you about today.
But you haven't exactly been sleeping. I mean, we've had, got the big summer blues, the Czech Village Blues that morphed into the Bourbon Blues at McGrath, two hugely successful events. And it's not like you haven't been active, but you've not been gathering the tribe on a regular basis.
And that's what we want to get going again.
That. Yeah.
That's what we want to get going again starting next Monday.
Because for many years, the Blues Society met. It was a regular, monthly Monday thing. Listen to music, talk music a little bit. And I know that there were days when that was hugely attended by music fans from all over. And then, giant pandemic thing.
Well, for those folks that were in attendance, we're going to change the venue a little bit. We're going to clearly make it fun. We've got an outstanding Des Moines duo that's going to be involved in playing music for us that night, Buckmiller and Schwager.
Now they're from Des Moines, and they were last year at the International Blues.
They were one of the finalists. That's correct. They were Iowa's nominee, and they did well in the challenge. They've had much success since then, and we're bringing them in town to have fun on a Monday night and get together with folks and talk music.
And I don't think they've ever played locally.
That's absolutely true.
So,
they're pretty regional, and that makes it even a little bit more special for us because we can branch a little bit. We certainly have owe an homage to all the local musicians, and this is a very rich heritage in our community. But this is an opportunity for us to have a little bit of fun, do something a little bit different, and see what folks, how they gauge it, see what they think about coming to a meeting that's just a little more social based and a little more fun, a little more musical, a little more like listening to Mo or Bobby on Friday and Saturday and having a good time.
Not so much club meeting as concert.
Yes. Make it a little bit more fun. So we're trying to jumpstart things again, have a little bit more fun, and start off with these guys from out of town that are really quite good. And now they have a full band, but they're just bringing the duo this time. And we're going to have a chance for our Phil Smith is going to be doing a little question and answer with them. So you get to hear a little bit of the story behind them about their trip to Memphis last year. Where they're semifinalists. So I think it'd be more fun to be able to not just hear the music, even close up, but to get a little bit of the backstory about who these guys are.
Phil Smith couldn't be with us today, unfortunately, but he is well known in music circles. You have seen Phil at a concert. I can almost guarantee it, because I don't think there's anything that he misses. And a lot of times he chronicles on his, Philly Cheese blog.
Yep.
Where he takes pictures and writes up reviews and things like that.
Phil's been present in the studio down the way here a little bit and had some live time on the air here, and it's all pretty cool.
So we should say, we mentioned Monday, but when and where, Frank?
So this will be Monday, February 6th at Checkers Tavern at 6 p.m. We think it'll go till 8 or 9 o'clock, something like that. And we'll all get together there and have a chance for people to renew their memberships and get to see some new people and have a little bit of fun.
So I mentioned a few things the Blues Society has been doing, but for those who aren't familiar or have been away for a while, what are the main activities? And besides getting together every now and again, listen to some music, talking about music, what are the main activities of the society?
Well, our mission speaks to preserving, promoting, and presenting the blues. So essentially, we're fortunate to produce for a number of years a large format show. This last period was at the amphitheater and was a pretty cool event amidst some rain, amidst the death in a family and a number of other things. We've produced Mardi Gras events. We are big supporters of the Eastern Iowa Arts Academy, so if you see us at a Thirsty Thursday over at the Olympic, listening to Evan and anybody that's up there, we're very active in those types of things. We're active in the pub and community scene from the standpoint of live music being played. We'd like to produce more events. We're happy to be associated with KCCK and things like the original Bluesapalooza. we're just tickled to death to be out there having fun. But it really comes down to the audience. What do you want to do? Where do you want to have fun? How do you want to spend your time and talent?
Well, you're totally right that Cedar Rapids has been something of a hotbed for the blues for quite some time. I remember when I first moved here, shortly after World War II, it feels like. I was always amazed at how much blues there was and how many blues musicians, and we grow pretty good blues musicians around here. We've
got a real wellspring of talent here, and it's amazing some of the guys that are from here and sometimes come back, and so we're hoping to get jump on the back of that and get a little bit of our monthly thing going here again, and get people to, like I said, to see a little bit of the backside of the thing, not just to hear the music like you can see other places. And I guess I should mention, for those who aren't real familiar with Checkers Tavern, it's at 3126th Street Southwest, for those of you that are maybe not in Cedar Rapids. PJ and Pam Harrington out there have always been friendly to live music, so it's also a chance to support those guys too.
Yeah, yes, it is, and it's important to support our musicians. It's also important to support our venues, the places where musicians play. A musician will tell you that there aren't as many places to play as there used to be, and that's on us.
Yes.
That's up to us to support these venues too.
Well, and Checkers has, as Frank mentioned, a very, very rich tradition, and it's really fun to work with folks that appreciate live music, whatever the genre may be. We're blues folks, but whatever it may be, they appreciate it, they're involved in it, it's their lifeblood. We want to see them sustain. We want to see them be successful, just like we want to see the artists be successful.
Linn County Blues Society having they're calling it a meeting, but it's really just as much concert.
Yep.
Concert and hang is really what it is, but you can learn a little bit more about the Blues Society when you're there. So coming up on Monday, February 6th.
At 6 o'clock at Checkers Tavern, 3126th Street Southwest.
So if you like the blues, that is definitely the place to be. Well, I want to thank you both for being here. Good luck with it. Stay in touch, and is the plan to do these every month? Hopefully,
we're hoping to.
For a while at least?
We're hoping to.
Okay. All right. So, well, stay tuned to KCCK, because we'll definitely let you know about the time and date and location of upcoming meetups. Maybe we'll just call it the Blues Meetup. How about that?
There you
sounds
go.
good.
If people want to find the Blues Society online, how do they do that?
Well, there's two things they can do. We have a webpage at lcbs.org, and we also have a Facebook group. I think you look for Linn County Blues Society. That's being updated probably a little more quickly, but we do have the website, once again, at LCBS, stands for Linn County Blues Society.org.
Frank and Mark, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks, Dennis.
You can hear The Culture Crawl live on the radio many weekdays at 10:30, or download the podcast, watch or listen on your own schedule at kcck.org/culture, or your favorite podcast player. I'm Dennis Green, and I'll talk to you later.